Let us begin. Imagine we are floating. The air around us is cool and crisp. It is the very beginning of the day. The sun is just starting to wake up. Below us, the world is quiet and still. We are rising slowly, gently, like a feather carried on a soft morning breeze. The ground drifts further away. We are now high above the trees and the houses. Look down. This is Yellowknife. It is a special place, a city nestled deep in Canada's vast north. From up here, it looks like a small, sleeping giant, cradled by ancient rock and endless water. The silence is profound, a peaceful hum that fills the open sky. We now float gently over the center of the city. This is the downtown core of Yellowknife. From our high perch, the buildings look like small, colorful blocks. You can see the tallest building in the entire Northwest Territories right here. It is a symbol of the city's importance in this vast region. The streets form a neat grid. Look closely at the design of the buildings. They are built to withstand the long, cold winters. The architecture is practical and strong. Yet there is also color and art. You can see bright murals painted on the sides of some walls. These paintings tell stories of the North. They show the animals, the people, and the vibrant cultures that call this place home. The streets below are named after people and places important to the North's history. There is Franklin Avenue, the main artery of the city. It is named for the famous explorer, Sir John Franklin. Let us now drift towards the water. We are moving over a rocky peninsula that juts out into the bay. This is the Old Town. It is where the story of modern Yellowknife began. The buildings here are different from the ones downtown. They are smaller, more varied, and seem to grow right out of the ancient rock. Some are log cabins, weathered by decades of harsh winters. Others are colorful houses perched on stilts over the water. This area has a unique character. It feels like a village frozen in time, a living museum of the city's past, still bustling with life. The history here is rich and deep. This is where prospectors first arrived in the 1930s, searching for gold. They built their homes and businesses on this very rock. You can almost feel the echoes of that time. Imagine the sound of float planes landing on the water, bringing supplies and news from the south. The Old Town is a testament to their resilience and pioneering spirit. Let us now turn our gaze outward, beyond the city's edge. We are floating over the shore of an immense body of water. This is Great Slave Lake. It is not just a lake, it is an inland sea. It is the 10th largest lake in the world, and the deepest in all of North America. Its waters are so deep they could swallow the tallest skyscrapers. From up here, its size is breathtaking. It stretches to the horizon, a vast expanse of blue that seems to merge with the sky. Its surface is a mirror, reflecting the clouds and the endless northern light. The lake is the lifeblood of this region. It provides water, food, and a highway for transportation. For centuries, the Dean people have lived by its shores. They have fished its waters and hunted along its banks. The lake is central to their culture and their way of life. Its name in the Dean language has a beautiful meaning. It speaks of a great body of water. The lake holds countless stories within its depths, tales of survival, tradition, and connection to the land. Let us now drift inland, away from the Great Lake. We are moving over a sea of green. This is the Boreal forest. It is a vast wilderness of trees that stretches across the top of the world. From our aerial perspective, it looks like a thick, textured carpet. The dominant trees are spruce and pine, their dark green needles creating a dense canopy. Here and there you can see patches of lighter green from birch and aspen trees. Their leaves tremble in the slightest breeze like a million tiny flags waving at the sky. This forest is ancient, a silent witness to the passing of seasons. The forest is not a single uniform thing. It is a complex and living system. As we float over it, we can see the patterns of nature. There are clearings where old trees have fallen, making way for new life. There are winding rivers and small hidden lakes that sparkle like secrets within the woods. These waterways are corridors for animals. If you look very carefully, you might see the ripple of a beaver swimming, or the dark shape of a moose wading in the shallows. The forest is full of life, but much of it is hidden from view, living quietly beneath the canopy. Now, let us imagine the day is ending. The sun has set, and darkness has fallen over the land. The city lights of Yellowknife twinkle below like a small cluster of fallen stars. The sky above is a deep, dark velvet, dotted with the sharp, bright lights of countless stars. But in the north, the darkness is often not just dark. It is a stage for the most spectacular light show on Earth. We are now floating in the quiet of the night, waiting for the performance to begin. There is a faint green glow on the northern horizon. It is starting. The glow grows brighter. It begins to move. It is the Aurora Borealis, the northern lights. At first, it is a gentle arc of pale green light, stretching across the sky. It seems to breathe, slowly pulsing with a soft, ethereal energy. Then it begins to dance. Ribbons of light ripple and wave, as if a giant curtain is blowing in a celestial wind. The colors intensify. Bright greens are joined by shades of pink and sometimes even deep purple. The lights move with a grace and speed that is mesmerizing to watch. Let us return to the daylight. We are now drifting east of the city, following a narrow ribbon of road that cuts through the wilderness. This is the Ingraham Trail. It is the only highway leading out of Yellowknife that connects it not to another city, but to a series of beautiful lakes and parks. For the people of Yellowknife, this trail is a gateway to recreation and nature. It is their escape route from the city, leading them into the heart of the Canadian Shield landscape. It is a path to adventure and tranquility, just a short drive away. As we follow the trail from above, we see it wind its way through the rugged terrain. It curves around massive outcrops of ancient rock and skirts the edges of pristine lakes. Along the way, there are pullouts and boat launches. We can see small fishing boats on the water and canoes paddling near the shore. In the summer, families come here to camp, to swim, and to fish for pike and trout. In the autumn, people come to see the spectacular colors of the changing leaves and to pick wild berries that grow in abundance. The trail is more than just a road. It is a lifeline to the land. It provides access to a world that would otherwise be very difficult to reach. Each lake along the trail has its own unique character. There is Prosperous Lake, a large and popular spot for boating. There is Prelude Lake, with its beautiful sandy beach and campground. The sun is now low in the sky once more. It is time for our journey to come to an end. The light has softened, turning from bright gold to a warm, gentle orange. The shadows are growing long, stretching out from the trees and the rocks. The world below is preparing for the quiet of the evening. We begin our slow descent, drifting gently back towards the earth. The air around us cools as we sink lower, bringing our incredible aerial perspective to a close. The vast panorama slowly narrows, focusing once again on the city nestled by the Great Lake. We pass back over the old town, its lights beginning to twinkle against the deep blue of the water. We see the downtown core, where the last of the day's business is concluding. The city seems to be breathing a soft sigh of contentment. The day is done. From up here, everything looks so peaceful, so orderly. The worries and rushes of the day have subsided. It is a time for rest. Our slow descent is like a gentle landing, a gradual return to the world from which we ascended. We have been privileged observers of a day in the life of this northern capital. The details of the world become clearer as we get closer. We can see the shapes of individual houses again,